In Japanese acupuncture, we practice a technique called non-retention needling. The practitioner's focus is on the arrival of qi as opposed to da qi as described in traditional Chinese medicine. When treating the root condition or cause of the patient's problem, the non-retention needling technique is used to manipulate the flow of qi in the meridians. Treating the root of the condition means to tonify and disperse the deficient or excess meridians that are producing the external manifestation of the patient's condition. This process always involves tonification and at times dispersion. The arrival of qi as described in Japanese acupuncture is a separate phenomena to dachi. It is felt by the practitioner and often by the patient as a throbbing, tingling or warmth that moves through the meridian. This is thought to have a particularly tonifying effect as opposed to dachi, which is used primarily to move qi and blood. Non-retention needling is done without other retained needles in order to have the complete focus on that specific point. The command points are the primary points used in this type of treatment.
The non-retention needling technique used in Japanese acupuncture actually comes from the Chinese medical classic, the Nanjing. In chapter 78 of the Nanjing, it states, "Those who know how to apply the needle rely on their left hand. Those who do not know how to apply the needle rely on their right hand." It goes on later to say, "As soon as the arrival of the influences is felt below one's left hand and resembles the pulsation of the influences at the usual locations where the movement of the vessels can be felt below the skin, one inserts the needle. When the influences have accumulated around the needle, one pushes them towards the interior. This is called to fill. To move the needle and withdraw it from the section of the constructive influences into the section of the protective influences is called to drain." As you can see, the technique described here in the Nanjing is the one described earlier of non-retention needling. The technique is as follows. The point is located, opened up, and a shide is formed. Then the guide tube is placed at the point, the needle is inserted. The left hand then clamps around the needle and the practitioner focuses on the tip. When they feel the arrival of qi, they then withdraw the needle and push the qi down and close the hole.